As it's sent back that time to Munoz. Now sending it over to Bosco. And now over to the sideline to Contreras. Gaining meters is Steel City off the foot of Lysick. Hanika, a potential breakaway. Hanika, he scores! Goal! Steel City scores to make it 1-0.
That is a beautiful through ball for Steel City. I mean, eyes up the whole time. That is the biggest part of it, Kyle, right?
For Chicago House, that was a tough draw that they had. They were up 2-1 with only 2 minutes remaining in the match, and unfortunately their goalie got called for a yellow card, and then Sidney Warden scored. He scored twice. It was a 2-2 tie as that corner kick out in front. Chance, wide open net. Oh, boy. Bless his heart, Makowiecki's got to be the sickest man in America, in the words of Vern Lundquist. Wide open net, and he just missed it by a half inch, Josh.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, what an eye-opening chance. I mean, that was an empty netter waiting to happen, and I'll tell you, Price and Steel City catch a break there, Kyle, but my goodness. After the goal, they have an unforced turnover, a little miscommunication, and then they miss on arguably what should have been a goal, and now a 1-1 game here, but that's not the case, so that's just more added pressure on their shoulders.
Look at Hanika, great body position and balance to stay inside. Out in front, that might be inside the 18-yard box. If so, terrible decision, Josh, by Chicago to foul. They had help over the top. Look, Hanika had a couple of yards in front for the shot, but they did have some help. You got to trust in your defense and your goalie there. Assuming it's in the box, this would be a penalty kick awarded for Steel City.
Yeah, in that sense, you just want to trust your keeper at that point. They had a couple defenders coming over as Hanika was working left to right, but it's also a yellow card issued as well.
Bad decision by Chicago. It's never a good decision unless it's a breakaway and you have to foul from behind. That was not a breakaway. Lysick will shoot. And it's saved! Oh my goodness! Maybe the save of the year, partner. Ty Marafu possibly saved Chicago House's season. What a fantastic grab.
That's unbelievable.
Right before the ball went out of bounds, they called a foul on Steel City, and it'll be Seymour to take it. Shannon Seymour, he was on Chicago House last year. This is a Chicago House team. They made a big run in the spring tournament. The U.S. Open goes a little wide. So close, and yet so far. And although Chicago has played decent soccer this year, they are susceptible to making mistakes. Like I talked about, they had the win against Chicago City. Goalkeeper makes a mistake, goes out of the box, commits the yellow card, and then the penalty kick was given up by Chicago. And then tonight, is that lead pass, sent over to Lysick out in front, forcing the goalkeeper and Marufo to get out, but Marufo makes another nice play. He decided to do the crosser instead of the shot. You could almost understand it because he was geared further away from the net, but he did have some room for the shot. He did the crosser, and help came on defense for Steel City.
And that help, courtesy of Nigel Dillard, just completely on lockdown.
Right.
On the back.
Yeah, Steel City is just forcing Chicago away from the front of the net at all costs. Out to Almazan. Almazan, beautiful move. Out to the right. He gets it front. Shot. It's in the net. Almazan with a beautiful goal. And just like that, we're tied at 1. My goodness, Josh, what a heck of a move by Almazan off the bench. Heck of a goal. 1-1 tie.
And that is how you do it, Kyle. You fake left, you go right. He reads the keeper perfectly, moves his way inside the box, and then cuts it back and plays it almost barely off the post. It might even grazed it, but he placed it perfectly in the corner.
As was offside by Chicago. Over to Avalos. Yeah. Great move by Avalos. On his right foot, out in front. Chance for Avalos. Just a little high. Woo-hoo-hoo. The Steel City fans breathing a sigh of relief as Avalos almost created a deafening silence in this stadium.
You know what they say, Kyle. Close but no cigar. Avalos, again, we saw the move by Almazan. That's how he scored for Chicago House the first time.
Steel City would like to invite everyone to the field at the conclusion of the match for a picture and autograph session with Steel City. Autograph cards will be handed out at the conclusion of the match. Steel City would like to recognize its most generous supporters. Club memberships include season tickets, swag, and other benefits. Out in front, right-footed kick. Woo-hoo. Almost went over his head for the game-winning goal.
Whoa. Because here's the thing there for Sam Price. He's expecting we're on a baseball field. I'll make a reference here. He's expecting a fastball. They throw him a nice changeup high in the air, and he was ready for it.
Right.